The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Bergkamp. Oh, they can break here. Floated through. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He has found the way through. He slinks, towering header. Bastoni tidy with his distribution. Lahm, looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Camavinga clears it away. Beckenbauer. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think...
And he shoots!
Fuck that, bro.
Goal! Milan!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Gol del Milan. Marcó en el minuto 16 el dorsal 22.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's found a way through. Lovely feet. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance
That
here.
was by accident, bro. I was trying to clear the fucking ball, bro. Fuck that, man.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just.
Clear
The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Bergkamp. And this is Messi. Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Bale in acres of space out wide. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta. Guardiola. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Bastoni makes the interception. Goulet. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga. Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Rashford! And that would have been some goal.
Rashford just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Costa Curta. And Gula. Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. Spread it left. He is through here. Swings it across. Deftly out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through?
Oh, really well played.
Rashford. And he's managed to get free.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Tries a shot!
That was good. That was
big relief, it just needed better contact.
Goulet probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners.
Boss,
it helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
You look on? No.
Mbappe, never the sort to be shot shy. That is a great pick out. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Camavinga. Now it's Goulet. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. Messi. Oh, important interception. Now it's Bale. And it's Bergkamp. Messi goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. Plenty. Oh, shooting chance! Howson can clear it away.
Was lucky that...
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bergkamp.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Some good work on the right flank here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Costa Curta. Bale. Bale's cross. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 3 coming up. Header! That's put paid to the danger. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Lam. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Rashford. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Howson wins the duel this time. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Shevchenko. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. Is that...
Shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Milan find a position of real strength now. Now it's Messi. Ferran Torres. Dumfries. Mignon claims it without any fuss.
El dorsal 4.
Zielinski, Howson, and Rafinha, Messi. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Ferran Torres. No, he's not going to get any further than that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha, he's having a hit! So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Dumfries promptly onto that, and that is that. Ake. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rafinha. And here's Messi. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. Zielinski. And here's Nico Williams. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Goulet knocks it into space. And that's that. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning.
Chance score. Pickling rice. Jamal Pedri, pickling rice, Michael Ollis. Oh, damn, bro. Not bad, bro. Not bad. GG. Not bad. Not really bad. Not bad, bro. Not bad. Oh, I got no player like, you know, this is much like I got Maldini, Sylvester, and Bergkamp, and Messi. That's like, you know, I got just like few good players. What you doing, bro? Fuck is he doing, bro? I think that is a real match, bro.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dude, bro, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Now it's Mbappe. And great chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better.
Towering header! Goal! Barcelona! And just like that, he's into double figures now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good climb. And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Tries one from range. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's on his own! Shot a goal! Well taken goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Iraq cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bergkamp. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Maldini cannot be beaten that easily. Out towards the flank. That's where it came from. Good ball, good take. Pedri. Elise. Now it's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Well, that has not gone well. And here's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Elise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a shade optimistic. Now that's well seen too. Played out towards the right wing. Rice. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's found the way past. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's found the way through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
3-3, bro.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. Nico Williams. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Saliba. Ferran Torres. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
He shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And Messi! Oh, it's come loose.
Hey, bro, fuck
Can
you.
he stop it going out?
That was easy one, bro.
Rice. Pedri. For Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Howson spots it and intercepts. Nicely spread. Iraq appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Olise! It's hit the upright. Howson clears without hesitation. And it's DiMarco. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for a run-up. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafinha. Now it's Williams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, it's come loose. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Messi. He's got away. Rice. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Silvestre. Fernandez. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's managed to get rid. That has been cut short. Rice. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's having a pop! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 17, Ferran Torres. Substitution for Iraq, number 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Barcelona with the lead.
Rice coming on the field.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Musiala.
Iraq really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Ah, gosh.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco getting forward. Williams. Bellingham. Early ball out from the back. Pinches it off him. Nico Williams. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Musiala. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very...
GG, bro. GG, bro. Bro, let me substitute Messi and bring him, like, when I need him, bro. Can play. Let's substitute him with okay. Arsenal.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows.
Can he finish? It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Batistuta!
Oh, damn, nigga!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
What the fuck you doing, bro? What the fuck you doing, bro? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Come on, man. Don't do that, bro. I don't know. Shoot, bro. Shoot, bro.
And we have our very first corner.
What the
And
fuck?
now they can spring out of defence. That could spell trouble. Oh, he's on his own. So he's had a shot, and he's following up. And it's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Shevchenko at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
He's had a shot! Frustratingly close. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's played in. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Shoot, bro. Shoot, bro.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Boy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
Bro.
He's in! Must be!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish?
Well, this guy's good.
Denied by an instinctive save.
This
Really
guy
anticipated
is
that well, didn't he?
crazy, bro.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely shapes to shoot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring.
I swear to God, this guy is good.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he get it through? Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Dumfries cuts it out. And he welcomes it in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Howson. Dumfries. Yamal. And it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. Some really good ball movement. And here's Shevchenko. Hoisted in. And this is Shevchenko. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Nicely weighted ball. Fernandez. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Neymar. Alexander-Arnold.
Such good technique.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk makes the interception. And now they can clear their lines. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Over to the right flank, and he's quick to return it. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Oh, damn. Offside? Fuck there, boy. I thought it's the first off. Don't.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
Down to business again. Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And he cuts out the supply. No, it's come to nothing. Tries one from range. What a hit, the save was firm.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Goes for a shot! He's kept it out just.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Rafinha, spread to the right. Nico Williams proves just a little bit too strong. And a header! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. That's destined for the flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Played down the flank. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Dumfries ventures forward. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Totti nicked it back promptly. And it's Fernandes. Ferran Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well spotted. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Totti. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. Dumfries did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Shevchenko! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Neymar. And it's Fernandes. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Fernandes. Barcelona could counter here. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Number 17. Mbappe. Number 8.
Great vision.
Fernandes.
He's in plenty of space here.
Number 18.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Donnarumma must save this.
Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Kane.
That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferran Torres. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Now it's Ferran Torres. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, well measured. Jimenez with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Number 23, Erdogan.
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Rafinha has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Not the most accurate pass. Decent chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Oh, what has happened here? It's not an especially good pass, that. There at Ferrand! And the shot! And it's in! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So could they be onto something here? That looks a cracking ball. Dumfries. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. All perfectly measured that. Ferran Torres. Now it's Kane. That's going wide left. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. And that's it. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were...
Ring. Okay. Let me see what he can do, bro. Let me see what he can do. Then I would change back to Messi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Kane. Looking to play him in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zielinski! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Camavinga, played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bergkamp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kane, over to the right flank. Cafu. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. That's where it came from. Kane. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. Spread neatly.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's on it, can he get away? Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Madrid are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Nico Williams. That is good strength. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. And it's Kane. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And he is dashing away. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot.
On the fucking ball.
Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip.
Fuck you. Always penalty
So
for
perhaps
Madrid.
now the breakthrough. One 0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Look, he's short, bro.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu, and they can counter here. Now this could be a chance. Zielinski. Fernandez. Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
It's Burkamp! Burkamp! Utterly beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Shevchenko. Nuno Mendes. Romero. Great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Can he get on the end of this? Ferran Torres is in a really good position out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Kane. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7. El
The
dorsal
second
90.
half then, just getting going.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 20.
And they've got a throw.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 24.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's intervened well there. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball.
He's there, bro.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Not the most accurate pass.
Yo,
They're back on the ball again. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Camavinga. Romero. Just about up to the hour now. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Kane. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu. Can he get it through? Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Zielinski. And this is Kane. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi! Oh, nearly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have movement on both
será
benches.
sustituido por el dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That has not gone well. Camavinga, this is a promising build-up. Played out to the left flank. Zielinski. And it's Mendes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Zielinski. Silvestre. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Now Romero. Camavinga. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's taking no chances there.
Change. Let's see with this motherfucker. Okay.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal! And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And here's Rashford. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up, okay? We just scored by penalty. So right now,
A lot
what?
hinges on this one.
Bro, I'm scared.
The comeback is complete. And he does it with ice in his veins.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Spread it left.
That's going in strongly.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, sweet feet. Hazard. Camavinga.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Hazard. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. It's Camavinga. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. The end of the game. Reflections?
Barcelona really were...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Insane.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Messi playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from...
Ferran Torres! Oh, cracking effort.
Ferran Torres certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga gets on his bike and on the move. Messi. That's destined for the flank. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Fernandez. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ball's played through. Now it's Williams. He's shift. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chooses to go cross-field. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nico Williams. Still goalless at the moment. Rijkaard. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Pass somewhat off target. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. McAllister. And that has been cut short. Bergkamp. Goes for the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Camavinga! Now, who's going to be first to this? Diaz. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Raul. And it's slung out wide. Messi chasing after it. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Raul. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And it's claimed by the keeper. Fernandez. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Raul. Bergkamp. For Ferran Torres. Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Bergkamp. Ferran Torres. Eder Militao with the clearance. Oh, he's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi going after that. Raul gets a good foot in there. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! And it's hoisted clear. Pressure coming in from all directions. Messi proves... Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Messi. And Messi! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Messi, el dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. Totti, el dorsal 21.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to play it through. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Diaz. Spread out to the left. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Barcelona certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
I swear to God, bro, I miss a lot, bro. I miss a lot of chance. I miss a lot of fucking chance. Fuck that. Fuck you doing.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, Ferran Torres! That has
Trying
not
to chip
worked out
that
as
shit,
planned.
man.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Bro, trying to chip that
Alexander
shit.
Arnold cuts it out. Looking for a runner.
Whoa, why did you post that motherfucker, bro?
Mbappe. And here's Ferran Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bro, why the fuck you pass that
Totti.
mother?
Now it's Ferran Torres. Bergkamp. He's found a way. Tries one from range. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Oh, what has happened here?
My gosh.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander Arnold. Mbappe. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thinks about the shot. And now they can clear their lines.
Let me bring some shit, bro. Let me just change some shit, bro. Torres, I'm gonna change to Yamal and change to Rashford. No, Messi. Let me change this to and Enzo. Let me change to Fabio and then I don't have anybody, you know, to put that shit there, bro.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe, Camavinga does well to get it back. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a shade optimistic. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's going wide left. He is through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Zielinski. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries a shot! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The fuck was that, bro?
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Shot a goal! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Zielinski. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Out for a throw. Ake. Always goal side. They want to be quick to recover this. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.
Bro, 12 shoot on the target, bro. Damn, he got only GG, bro. I want, like, okay.